Hey, what is up, guys? And welcome back to another Magic the Gathering online league. We're back with Eldrazi Ramp on the draw for game one. Pass in full. Opponent will send a 6, Surveils. Neobrand or Birthing Writ? Pass and pass. Misty Rain. And passing. Nope. Fetching. 19. Snow covered. Birthing Writ. Quelling Oracle. Finds Hedge Maze. Hedge Maze Surveils. We'll draw. See, I want this Rumble to resolve. But I also want to get rid of this Quelling Oracle before they play a Birthing Writ. The thing is, they can ramp to 4 next turn, and it might not even matter. I will play a Forest and pass. Hold up the K command. There's a chance they don't have another land. If they go Birthing Writ here, I can attempt to exile it, and they can potentially counter with a, just rude. I'm gonna ramp Scry draw. Yeah. That's fine. You have a forest, that's flare. Assume the flare. Still have 4 mana. I mean, this is fine, honestly. You shouldn't have any 1 mana spells, unless you're playing Tameo now. Eldrazi Temple. Cast Rumble. There's a Sprawl. There's a Devourer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could try and ramp to Devourer. Play the Temple and pass. 5 types in yard. We'll pass. So 5. This will be 6, 7. No blocks. We'll go down to 18. I don't think outside of sync they have any way to get rid of the spawn, though. V-draw. He's a Sprawl. I will play the Sanctum Sprawl for red. And pass. And pass. He's a Coiling Oracle. He's a Force. He's a Fibblethip. Land for turn. 3 in hand. Attack for 2 down to 16. That's fine. And draw. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to wait until we can make sure it's uncounterable. So we'll play Bajuka Bog. Devour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unless you have Consign main, the Flare's fine. You can take the body. We'll pass. Question is, do I want this lab or I want this Ugin? Probably not. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Coin Oracle, ETB, Trigger. I can only imagine that they have another blue spell in hand. Breeding Pool. Shock. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. I mean, we'll probably return Ugin to hand just so we can prime it for the following turn. and draw. Miko spawn. We'll name Eldrazi. And we could go Miko spawn into Emrakul. I actually do like that idea. So I will cast, confirming 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep. Yield all. He's a temple. Trigger Sanctum. Is this a subtlety? It is a subtlety. I'm going to put it on top. Yeah, well, let's put it on top. No. Our turn, comrade. Force. Draw flare. Well, that's not helpful. I suppose we'll go to combat. Attack with... Honestly, I might not want to attack with anything, just because if they draw into an Oculus... I mean, they'll just attack anyways. Force a block. But at least then I have a choice. Yeah, it might just be better for me not to attack. As awkward as that is. I'll pass. And pass in full. So, Flare Force. Not playing the Sugan anytime soon unless I need to. Is it Birthing Rip? No. Three mana. I mean, this feels like Harbinger? No, it's the Oculus. I was right. They'll attack him the 1/1s. Yeah. No blocks. It's a knock in hand. Down to 8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So in that case... Sanctum trigger, Emrakul. So you'll play the Flare just to get into Yard, yeah? The Jugabog's unfortunately already on board. So it's an Auk and a Force. We'll say yes to the Sanctum. And we can either grab a Mycospawn or a Chrysalis. I will grab the Chrysalis. Should be able to more or less clear the board. Chrysalis triggers. And pass our turn, comrade. There's the Auk, like I thought. There's a Shardless Agent. Go to main, cast Shardless Agent. Blue, green. I guess I'll just go blue, blue, green. Cascade trigger. There is the Birthing Writ. Hold priority. Force the Birthing Writ. Yield all. Go to combat. Attack. Actually, do I want to attack with the Ice Fang? I guess I can attack with both, actually. And then we'll attack with the Thibble Thip. Tired of speller ability. Yes. Go to blocks. We block, block, and block. And pass. So now all they have in hand is an Oculus and one unknown. We have an Ugin in hand. This should be GG's, I think. I don't foresee them finding a good way to deal with the sports state. We draw. Another Chrysalis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we will start with Chrysalis here, but I would like to tap correctly. So green, 2, red, trigger, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2. So we'll go trigger 1. Trigger 2. I will exile the Shardless Agent. Another Subtlety, I suppose. That's fine. Yield all. Subtlety, we'll put it on top. I also just realized I have my Eldrazi Tron deck list up, not my Eldrazi Ramp deck list. Whoops. Should be good now. Yield all. And put it on top. Go to combat. Attack, attack. You're forced to block 1. Blocking the Chrysalis down to 4. Lethal's on board and an Ugin on top. I don't foresee a way getting out of this one with that Oculus, but I'll scoop it up. We'll take the win. They bring in Vexing Bauble, Cage, Heat, Dismember. Wait. Huh? Is this an older list? This must be. Yeah, I must. That's really funny. Um, I must have 2 lists for Eldrazi Ramp. One that's just pure Chrysalis, and one's Ice Till Chrysalis. And this is definitely the Ice Till Chrysalis list, minus the blue splash. I was like, why does this not look right? And that is why. Okay, I understand now. What else do I cut here? We cut a Rumble, not an Ugin. Actually, do I normally cut Ugin here? I mean, the list is fine, so I'm not exactly too perturbed by this. We don't necessarily need to cut Ugin. So normally we'd cut Ice Till Chrysalis, Rumble, a Ghost Quarter, bring in Cage, Heat, Bauble, Dismember. A 3rd K return's probably worth it, so we'll cut Ugin or Emerald. I'm going to say Ugin since they have Force. Run it back like this. So the deck list on the right side of the screen is not going to be completely accurate. It's going to be almost like a pre-boarded version, which, like, fine. Major downside, of course, being I don't have the World Breaker if we play into Tron. Makes game 1 that much harder if they end up landing a Karn. Hand's okay. Opponent keeps opening 7. Verdant Cat. Draw. Verdant Cat. Fetch. Or Forest. Sprawl. For red. And pass. So next turn we Sanctum, Talisman, hold up Dismember, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still too short of the Sire. Flare to Yard and pass. Coin Oracle, Birthing Ritual. Okay. Draw. Talisman, Talisman, cast Talisman 1. Force, pitching Force. Kinda rude, not gonna lie. Hold up Dismember. Opponent passing, no creatures. Interesting. Sowing Mycospawn, Counter Souls, name Eldrazi, cast Mycospawn, yield all. Excuse me. Ugin Lab, Imprint, Emrakul, cast Talisman, hold up Dismember. We have a uncounterable Sire next turn. What you got, opponent? Ice Fang, resolves. Snow-covered forest, shore. Go to end step, trigger, and Dismember. Draw. Reading pool. Yield all, trigger, yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So in that case, probably just grab a Devourer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Honestly, tempted just to grab a Mycospawn. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I got Myco. Okay. I mean, the Sire on board is pretty difficult for them to deal with realistically. We'll kick a Mycospawn next turn. This way, even if they play a Harbinger, okay. Always assume your opponent has the best play possible. But I mean, they were struggling to find the Ice Fangs, so it's possible they might not have anything of note. If they play the Harbinger here, the thing is now I can just kick their forest. And leave them without any green sources, which is nice. Yep, we'll draw. K command kicker. Yield all. I will grab another temple, I think. Don't think it really matters at this point. Go to combat, swing for 10. Down to 6. Lethal on board, and Sire's pseudo hexproof. You have no green. And Bone scoops it up. We'll take the win. Solid. Alright, we'll be back for match 2. Alright, back for match 2 on the draw for game 1. We'll keep Gemstone Pitch what, though? Gemstone Pitch what? Ice Till? Honestly, maybe. Yeah, we'll pitch the Ice Till. And pass. Yeah. I looked at my list again, and this is just like a complete mess. I have like a 1-of Breeding Pool main, but nothing for the blue splash. This is Affinity. Okay. Bobble. So that is Rebuke mana. I mean, we're getting pretty close to Kappa on one. Well, I think we lose this game. I don't see us winning this one. Opponent just dumped their godforsaken hand on one. Well, about that. Ugin Lab imprint Ugin, and we try and find an Emrakul. That's not an Emrakul. I'll grab the Wisdom here, and then the Forest. We'll grab the Forest. And we'll pass. Do we K command? No, we won't K command. We'll pass. We're going to take how much damage here? 13 damage as it currently stands. Mishra's Bobble, target me. And pass. I mean, turn 1 Kappa, there's not much I can do about that. What, do you have another one? Okay, yeah, the Pinnacle Emissary from Exile, that's fine. Not fine, but fine. Down to 6, draw. Talisman, that ain't it. Forest. Rumble. There's the Emrakul, but does it matter? Types in yard 3. Yeah, I think we're just dead. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Play the Forest, play the Talisman, and pass, hold up K command, and hope they don't have an artifact. I'll just concede. Oh, that checks out. That checks out right there. So, Ice Till out, Dismember in, Bobble in, Fade in, Gemstone out. We didn't see Emery. Trim out a Emrakul, and probably a Chrysalis. Yeah? Yeah. I think that is correct. Ugin stays in. There are some lines that allow Ugin to get around Kappa, but it requires some setup. The Emrakul gets cut because they're going to bring like 3 Tormod's Crypts, or trimmed rather. Yeah, this looks right. Run it back. On the play for game 2. I mean, if you find a K command off Devour, maybe, but otherwise hand kind of looks like garbage. Like, yeah, the only things we find here are K command. We're mulliganing. This is a bit better, actually. I will keep Pitch the Forest done. Wooded Foothill fetch for the Forest that we just shuffled away. for red and pass. Hold up K command X2. Tis an island. Memnite. Bauble. Rebuke mana. Emery. No more rebuke mana. Tormod's Crypt in the yard. Temple. We could rip the Crypt. Honestly, I'm tempted. Either that or we rip the Memnite. The alternative is we could also go Mycospawn for Bajukabog. I want to get rid of either the Memnite or the Tormod's Crypt. I kind of want to go for the Tormod's Crypt. That way we can potentially get to this Emrakul. Bob will target me and pass. Hollowed Fountain. I guess they can still go for the Bauble. Maybe I should have actually held until end step. No, that was a misplay on my part. That was 1000% a misplay on my part. I got ahead of myself. I should have waited for the Bauble. I should have waited for the Bauble crack. Damn. Okay. Not that I think it matters too much, but definitely should have waited for the Bauble crack. Do you has Consign? You could have Rebuke. Rebuke's fine. You could have played around it, though, if we had just waited for the Bauble crack. Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cavernous Souls 13. Yes. Cavernous Souls, name Eldrazi. And pass. And pass. No matter what, we either have Uncounterable Devour or Emrakul, unless they get the Blood Moon. Oh. One moment. Alright. Bauble trigger, always yield. Opponent will draw. Thankfully, I think we should have this Uncountable Sire next turn. We got the Emrakul. And we think this should be GG's. What we thinking, opponent? We can smash Emery into Emrakul. We'll pass a Kappa, a Consign, and a Metallic Rebuke. Hold up. Draw. Opal. Go to main. Saga trigger on the stack. I think I can counter this Kappa, yeah? So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Opal, float blue, play Opal. Keep the new Opal. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I short? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which means I need to Emery pick up Opal. So Opal blue. Emery target Opal. Play Opal. Keep the new Opal. And then we will improvise Kappa for this. Need 2 more. 1, 2, and then Rebuke. Yes, this looks correct. I'm pressing control. I hate Moto so much. I'm literally pressing control. Can we pretend that Kappa and Rebuke aren't here? pressing control and it no work. Counter the trigger instead? I guess we can counter the trigger, sure. I'm trying to see. Opponent said so weird. I'm seeing if they're just willing to ignore the Kappa and attack an Emrakul. Oh, you know what? We can do that. You're right. Never mind. Let's see, A-line. Well, I hate it here. No response. ETB trigger. On the stack. Cast. Consign. Yield all. Yield all. Equip boots the Kappa. Attack with Kappa. I hate it. Go to blocks. Pass. I hate it here. I mean, it does get rid of Consign, but I don't care about Consign right now. I have Cavernous Souls. I mean, that's true. I agree with that. Like, it's just such a scuffed play by comparison. Yeah, ideally we would have wanted to attack him with Emery. You're correct. But I guess we could have... I mean, we couldn't have done both. We either played the Kappa or we play the Emery. I guess we could have played the Kappa, Consigned, and Hasted, but there's no world where we attack with both. So, as long as we get rid of the Kappa, that's all I care about. Yeah, not enough mana to attack with Emery unless we didn't want to Rebuke. If we just wanted to Consign, then sure. But there wasn't enough for both, unfortunately, because we need the Opal. That was so scuffed. I wish there was just a button to where it's like, much like on Magic the Gathering Arena, like the one time I wish I was playing Arena is when I'm trying to full control. Because I never know whether or not I have full control held or priorities when it's held. I just need to pray that it's registering my control input. I wish there was something on the screen that showed me whether or not I was in full control. The worst thing ever. But opponent now has Saga Trigger, Haywire Might, takes out the Utopia Sprawl, I guess. I don't know if I care about that. Oh, but now Emery can get the Kappa back. I don't like that. I mean, I don't think it matters. I think we win here because we'll be able to Sire a 7-death. And so between that and the Emrakul, I think we should be fine. Yeah, because now they can Emery Kappa. Kappa returns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can haste it, smack me for 6? 5? Yes? Yeah. I guess that's the one downside about the Kappa being in Yard and not exiled or something. So yeah, there's the Kappa. They can haste it, smack me for 5 or 6, down to 10. I don't think we're dead yet. They could also Haywire Might my Sprawl, which means then I don't have 7. Ooh. So do I need an untapped land? I need an untapped land if they might the Sprawl. 6 down to 10. That might not have mattered. We might just be dead. We draw. Verdant Cat fetch. So that way we can get... Okay, so this gets interesting. No matter what, they have an artifact in the way of Saga, right? So the question is, do we devour or sire? I think I have to sire. We're going to go to the 9, though. So Verdant Cat fetch. For a forest. Cast sire. Because casting Devour doesn't really do much. Devour eats Emery. I guess it would take all their mana to... Well, okay, this gets interesting. 6. Actually, maybe we do hit the Emery. They have 1 card in hand. If opponent has 2 artifacts, then they will get Kappa up to 8. The drone flies over and hits me for 9. However, if they only have 1 artifact, then we can block the Memnite. This goes up to 7, take 8 down to 1. We have lethal damage with the Emrakul. Versus if they have 3 artifacts, we just die. I think I might Devour her here. Because I feel like if they had another 0 mana artifact, they would have played it last turn. Maybe they would have sandbagged it. Hard for me to say. We're going to Devour the Emery. Attack with Emrakul and try and present lethal. Bobble trigger, they're going to draw 2 now. And it comes down to this. 2 artifacts, they win. Hollowed Fountain. Shock, down to 5. Construct, that's 1. 1 more, they win. Oh, they can boots the Construct. Shit. Never mind, they win. Yeah, they can boots the Construct. Right. Oh, no. Hold on. We didn't win. We're good. We good. We're at 1. Woo! Go to combat. Attack. Hey, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I forgot that boots was going to transfer over 1 power, so thankfully we're at 1. That was a just barely. That was such a scuffed game. What do we want here? We want Gemstone in, Rumble trimmed, and run it back? Yes. We see Emery, so we want the Bajuka Bog. Cavern of Souls is good. Gemstone is good. We actually could probably argue trimming out a Shifting Woodland, but there's moments where it might still be relevant, so we'll keep it. Okay. Yeah, so getting rid of the Emery was correct then, so that's pretty awesome. Vexing Bobble on 1. Yes. We just need to hope they don't have a turn 1 Pinnacle Emissary play. Please no. Oh god. There's Pinnacle Emissary. Yeah, that's one downside of Vexing Bobble on the draw. It can just sometimes be bad. Draw. Emrakul. Another Emrakul line. Wooded Foothills fetch for a forest. And bobble. And pass. And pass. So next turn we can sprawl into Rumble. Is this a Kappa? Opponent had turn 1 Kappa in game 1. Turn 2 Kappa in game 2. Like, I don't know. I will fetch for a forest. Utopia Sprawl for red. And Rumble. We will take the Cyrus 7 Death. That's only, what, 4 types in Yard? We'll pass. They also have the Tormod script was a problem. So I don't think we're getting the Emrakul. Our best hope is that they somehow just fail to find enough artifacts that keep this cap unblockable. But they have the Pinnacle Emissary here. So that's going to be 8, 9, 9 down to 9. Yes. Down to 9. End step, draw. Tormod's Crypt early. They probably could have waited on that. Do we Myco Spawn or do we Chrysalis here? Chrysalis can block the drones. We can feed a drone to the Kappa. Yeah, I probably want a Chrysalis here. Yield all. Commercial district surveil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, Sanctum top and pass. Yeah, might not be enough. Because even now, just casting an artifact, even into the bauble, will trigger the Pinnacle Emissary, which will trigger the Kappa. So it's not looking good. Emrakul is kind of our best shot. Combat. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, they don't have an artifact here. It tells me they probably have Rebuke or Consign in hand, though, is the problem. They're attacking all in? What the fresh what? Oh, I was like, do you have a flash artifact? What's happening? I don't understand. Go to blocks. We block. I think, is the bauble doing anything? No, the bauble's doing nothing at this point. Yes, so we'll declare blockers, sack the spawn, crack the bauble, draw a card. Down to 6. And draw. Oh, what a time to be alive. Play the Sanctum. Fade from history. We have 5. Yeah, we can't do anything else. We'll just fade. Right? Because we can go red, green, 1, 2. Then we just are missing. Yeah. So just fade. Bye-bye Sprawl, but I don't freaking care. Kappa's gone. Eats a bear. You pass. Glimmer Void's gone as well. Beautiful. That was beautiful right there. Opal, that's fine. Paying cost 4. Sink. Rude as hell. 4 Verdant Catacombs, so we can fetch for a forest down to 3. Chrysalis or Myco, yeah. Forest. So we then will play Talisman. Chrysalis or Myco. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll go Chrysalis here. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could go Cavernous Souls, unless it's in my yard. It's not. I do like Myco into Cavern in case they draw into a Rebuke or Consign. Yeah, I think worst comes to worst, we then kick Myco next turn. Yeah, I think we're going to go Myco and kick next turn if worst comes to worst. We'll pass. And hold, because that will cut them short on future Kappa. Springleaf Drum, yep. No attacks. We draw. Temple, and those are GG's. So 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Leave 1, which means we can't cast the Myco. It's an Emrakul. I will say yes, but opponent will say no. They'll scoop it up, and we got there. That was a roller coaster of a frickin' match. Let me tell you what. Holy hell. All right. Well, we'll be back for match number 3. Alright, we're back for match 3 on the play for game 1. Yee. That hand is hot garbage. Remulligan. This hand's okay-ish. It's workable with the Devourer. Find a green source, find a lab. If we find a lab, that'd be perfect. That's our best hit. A green source would be great. Another soul land, regardless, would be okay. And it's workable. They also mulligan on 6. We'll keep pitch the Ugin. Done. We take risky keeps. So, I'll be surprised if Odin's on E-Ramp. Reveal Devourer. As a reminder, my deck list right now is kind of scuffed, so whatever you find on Goldfish or on the right-hand side is probably not correct because I definitely selected the wrong deck on Moto we started this challenge. So, sorry ahead of time. There's a lab we're looking for. Perfect. Temple Pass. Bye, Butter. My cat is here. I left my door open because he was asleep, but now I need to close the door. Hi, Cone Boy. Oh, you go. Sorry, sir. Butter likes to play with wires. So, he unfortunately is not allowed to stay in the stream room. I actually should hold on the off chance that we need to cast this K command. Tis a forest. When you draw, imprint the Devourer. Talisman and Rumble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll grab the lab. On the off chance that we draw into a summon of value spell, not bad. To the stomping ground. So yeah, this looks like E-Ramp. Huh. Would not have expected Odin to be on E-Ramp. Normally they're on Tron. Imagine you take, what, Sprawl here? Unless you have a lab in hand, in which case you take the Devourer. So it's an E-Ramp mirror. We have Ice Tillmane. Accidentally chooses Devourer. And passing, we draw. Gemstone Cavern, a bit late to the party, friend. How many types do you have in yard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at most. So I'm not too worried about Emrakul yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we imprint Ugin. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll play the Gemstone, hold up the K command. I wanna play Ugin next turn if possible. What you got? It's a lab. So I was right about the lab imprinting Devourer. That's only 5 though. Short 1 for the kicked Myco. You can certainly play a Myco though. Playing Chrysalis. It's a Myco. Myco yield all. So that will be 1, 2, 3. Bajuka Bog me. A little bit early on the Bog, I'll say. We're definitely getting close, don't get me wrong, but definitely a bit early. We'll put a pause on end step here. And K command. Five done. Okay, so let's reevaluate real quick. We're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 12, 13. So we have the Emrakul. So in that case, Talisman bottom. Lab. Yeah, lab bottom. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 8. So I think I go top, top, top and draw. And draw. Lab, confirming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14. We could imprint to hold up K command the off chance it's relevant, though I don't think it should be. No imprint. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, yeah. No. Well, admittedly, I wasn't expecting the Emrakul, but I'll certainly take it. Yield all. Our turn, comrade. And opponent scoop it up. We'll take the win. Alright. Win for game 1. Yeah, so this is the actual list. The one that I have on Goldfish isn't even correct. I just forgot to update this list, and I was running a Chrysalis main list, but now we have Ice Till, which is actually kind of okay for this matchup. Bring in double Ghost Quarter, Bojuka Bog, yes. Cavern Souls, no. Trim a Rumble. Trim the K returns, actually. Bring in Dismember. Bring back in the Rumble. Yeah, that probably is correct. Lower it back. Alright, triple Ice Till, triple Chrysalis. Dismember's coming in just in case they play Ice Till, so that way can get rid of their Ghost Quarter loops. Adrian will be on the draw for game 2. If we had one more land, I think I would keep, but we don't. Yeah, if I had one more land or a talisman, this would be a keep. I guess we could no, we're going to set up our draw with the Devour to... Yeah, never mind. Never mind, we mulligan this. We mulligan this all day. Like I said, talisman or land, I'd say yes, but without those, no. Yes, we keep this, though. What do we pitch? So, Forest Sprawl, Lab, Imprint, Devourer. I will keep... Do I pitch the Breeding Pool or the Emrakul, though? We don't have any way to set up for Emrakul right now. I'm going to pitch the Emrakul. Reveal Devourer and pass. Blaze 1 Swept Teeth. No fetch, no Utopia Sprawl, so another slow hand. There's Ice Till. We take Ice Till. Yeah. So in that case, we are going to go Forest Sprawl. I think we are going to go for... Do we go for double green into Ice Till on 2 or Mega Spawn into Ghost Quarter on 2? I think Mega Spawn into Ghost Quarter. At the same time, Ice Till on 2 allows us to ramp into a potential kicked Mega Spawn on 3 into Ghost Quarter on 3. Yes. Let's do that. Double green and pass. One Swept Teeth, Fetch, Surveil. Commercial District, no Hedge Maze. They're likely off of blue, so don't need to worry about Consign or Strix. Could also be lulling me into a false sense of security, of course. They might still have Fetch into Breeding Pool, for example. Chrysalis to Yard will pass. Lab, Imprint, a Emrakul. Okay, good to know. We draw. There's Temple. This hand is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Ice Till. No reason to reveal the Temple, so they can just go Breeding Pool tapped. We also could feign that we have something with Breeding Pool. Honestly, not against that. We're going to Breeding Pool Shock just to make them think. So, I want to remind everyone, I don't have anything in my deck. I don't have Consign. I don't have Strix Serenade. Absolutely nothing for this Breeding Pool. It's just here because I forgot to take it out. But we're going to bluff like we have something. K command? Sure. Because why else would I shock that in? Right? I have a Strix Serenade. Or a Consign to Memory. Because I just have this random ass Breeding Pool. I love Magic. It's just stupid things like this that just make it so fun. Alright. It's 4 types in yard. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still 5 short. I'd like to start Ghost Quarter looping you next turn. We'll see, though. Depends on what you play here. A kicked Myco spawn would kind of be rough, but I actually I don't really care about a kicked Myco here. Unless you kicked Myco into Bojuka Bog, I guess, but even then, I don't think I care. And I feel like you're going to have to play around this breeding pool regardless. Red? I think that's supposed to be green. Or Myco. Or not. K command X2? He's a K command. These are desperation plays. We're in a good spot. Bottom, bottom draw. And passing. We draw. Temple and Temple. Not that we need it. Ice Till Mill. And I think this is GG's. Methinks this is GG's. Guys, we're going to kick Myco. There's Ugin in yard. We're going to kick Myco, grab Bojuka, not grab Bojuka Bog. We're going to grab Ghost Quarter. There's a Ghost Quarter. Temple in yard. Opponent says brutal. Do I even care to Ghost Quarter loop right now? They say GG's. GG's. They should have 3 total. Yeah, let's go for it. Take them off a red. And GG's. Solid wins against Odin. Always a fun time running across Odin on Moto. Alrighty. Well, we'll be back for match number 4. Alright, we're back for match 4 on the draw for game 1. Hand's a little bit keepable. Could be worse, could be better. We're kind of angling for this Emrakul. We'd love to see a forced or forced equivalent. That's double Devourer. He thinks this is Tron, if I had to guess. Let us see. If it is Tron, this hand might be too slow, unfortunately. It is Tron, it's green Tron at that. Yeah, this hand might be too slow. We'll see. Tower, map. So they're digging for Tron on 3, yeah. Draw. Need a green source. We'll pass. Yeah, because they have Tron on 3, double Devourer, 3 unknowns, power plant, yep, 2 unknowns. They have Tron, there's the forest, but playing the forest now is pointless. I guess not playing the forest now is pointless. Playing the sprawl now is pointless. We could still go for the Rumble. Yeah, probably right to do so. V Rumble. Shifting Wood, Emrakul, Lab. We'll take the Shifting Wood. Actually, we'll take the Lab. Take the Lab and pass. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Currently 4 short of Emrakul. Opponent has 2 unknowns in hand. Depending on what those 2 unknowns are, this could just be GG's on 3. We'll pass. Plays the mine. And now we pray. If they just play Devour here, that's fine. Anything else is where it gets problematic. Talisman into a kicked Myco spawn, that would be brutal. TKS is pretty rough as well. I think you should take the K command, because otherwise my hand's pretty non-functional, to be honest. I wonder if maybe I should have grabbed the Shifting Wood, so we could have started smacking him in the face with the Emrakul, actually. No, I guess we're missing double green. We need to play the Talisman first. Yeah, only downside. Because we were trying to angle towards this Cakeman to Emrakul, but it might be too late now with this TKS. Yeah. Takes the Cakeman. Yeah, that's the right call. If I can find a Myco spawn here, we might be able to get back into this game. If this is a Cakeman on the spawn, that would be pretty smart. Because, like, the biggest threat to them right now is a Kicked Myco. A Myco alone is still pretty good, but Kicked Myco pretty much shut them out. What say you, opponent? They're paying cost for something for 3. It's either a Flesh Rig or a Cakeman, but I'm pretty sure it's a Cakeman next line to spawn. Yep. Makes sense. That makes sense to me. We'll draw. Devourer. 3 types in yard. We will lab imprint 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll imprint Devourer. Well, no, we're going to imprint the Emrakul. Talisman. Sprawl. Does the Sprawl matter here if they're going to play the Devourer? Probably not. But we can set up the Devourer. We'll do the Sprawl. We'll go for red. We'll set up the K return to Devour into Sanctum. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll be able to sweep the T-cast the draw card. 2 unknowns in hand. Plays Tower. 1 unknown in hand. They have 10 mana. A Ulamog would be brutal. I mean, there's no coming back from the Ulamog, I don't think. Second main. Casts. No. Frick. Yeah, I mean, that's just GG's. There's nothing I can do about that. We concede. We concede. Alright, sideboard time. So we bring in Ghost Quarter, cut the K returns, bring in a 3rd Ice Till, a Dismember, and Heat. Put Jukabog out, Cavern of Souls out, Gemstone out. Ooh, we're not playing Worldbreaker in this list, so Fade is actually relevant. In that case, trim out Chrysalis. Could also argue trimming out an Emrakul, methinks. We could argue that Dismember also might not be necessary, as it does miss on Karn. So maybe run it back like this. Yeah, we'll do that. Random breeding pool. As I completely forgot about that. This list is just not updated. I think I was making change at some point, then forgot, then copy pasted a different list elsewhere, and then have been using that one and just selected the wrong list when setting up the league today. But I mean, it's been performing well, so maybe we should just go back to the 2 Ice Till main. That was good against Eldrazi Ramp, but I guess hasn't really come up elsewhere, to be fair. I mean, at this point, we just need early interaction. The only reason why we're bringing in Fade is because we don't have a World Breaker. If we had World Breaker, then I would be a bit more comfortable not bringing in Fade, but if they get Bridge on board, the only way that we deal with Bridge is by Ghost Quarter looping them to the point where they can't play anything, and then we attack, which is kind of funny. But yeah. Alright. On the play for game 2. I mean, it's Ghost Quarter and Opener. We get to get another look with the Windswept Teeth. Heat as well. Sure. Sure. Windswept Teeth pass. And hold. Yes, a lab. I mean, if they lab imprint Mindstone, we're going to Ghost Quarter it. I guess close enough. Talisman. Because, yeah, that screams Karn too. We'll fetch. Surveil. Lab? Do we want lab right now? I guess kind of. Draw. Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter lab. Pass. No, turn 2 Karn for you. No shot. Opponent. Are we really being that greedy that you have 0 basics in your deck? That's wild. All right. That is a wild take. Draw. Okay, I don't need this many labs, please. That is wild though. We'll tuck an Emrakul and pass. Hold up, Unholy Heat. All right. Well, we're one away from Karn. You have this Heat. But like a, I don't need another Emrakul. Stop it. I mean, on the bright side, I'm going to be able to play the Sire next turn, I guess. But, like, come now. Did you find another land? If not, I feel like oh, jeez Christ, you found a third power plant. There's Karn, like I thought. Oh, TKS. Sure, I guess. Not Karn, that's surprising. Takes the Sire 7 death. That way I can't play Sire 7 death. If I can draw into Myco Spawn, that'd be huge. K command would be good. Myco Spawn would be good. Ugin would be good. We have a decent number of pulls here. We'll pass and hold and draw. Sprawl's not what I was looking for, though. We'll sprawl. 4 green. We'll lab imprint in case another TKS, and then we can just unimprint on end step. Four cards in hand. I mean, the worst case scenario here is a lab imprint into Karn Liquimetal. TKS will connect down to 15. Tis a forest. Thankfully, no kicked Myco then. No Karn into Liquimetal either. Wait. Oh, they must have had the forest in hand. That explains so much now. I was like, how are you not playing basics? But no, that makes sense. We'll let you take the Windswept Teeth. End step, return Sire to hand. And draw. Ooh, hello. Well, this just got interesting. We can Ugin plus. It does mean that TKS will connect with Ugin. But it means that even if they kick a Myco Spawn, hit a land, we can cast the Sire the following turn. Yes. East and Ugin. Done. Yield all. Ugin plus, draw a card. Ease a Misty, and we'll hold. What this? K command X2. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We might want to heat the spawn. Yeah, I'm thinking Misty Rainforest fetch, heat the spawn, keep him off of 7 is probably correct. One top, one bottom draw. Misty Rainforest fetch for a Stomping Ground shock. And heat the spawn and pass. Spawn. Yeah, that's fine. Should have waited until the heat was in yard to do that, though. We'll pass. So yeah, if you kick Micah spawn, like I said, we can still 0 Ugin to play the Sire, so it's a moot point. Whereas if I played that in the opposite order, a kicked Micah spawn would have kept me off an Ugin. But I mean, we would have had a Sire on board, it's a give and take. But at least this keeps him off of 7, which is relevant. And they have to attack the Ugin. Attacking me would not make much sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Short 3 on Emrakul next turn. Is this the kick Micah like I think it is? Another TKS, that's fine. We'll get 2 draws then. And hopefully there's not bricks. Because Ugin will go down to 5 up to 7. Draw. Rumble. Let's start with Rumble. There's Myco spawn. Yes. We'll grab the Myco. Oh, actually, you hold the phone. Types. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Grab the Temple. Have we played a land for turn? We have not. No, we grab the Temple. Can drain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, we grab the Temple. Temple. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 0. Return. A flute might get you out of this, right? 4, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, flute gets you out of this. That'd push me to 16. Would be kind of rough. You'd still be able to spawn block a TKS to keep Ugin on board. That's about it. Nope, no flute. No targets with Ugin. Yield all. Our turn, comrade. Sacking the spawn. Sure. Let's see what you got. You did have Karn and a Myco. Interesting. Devourer, go main. I mean, at this point, we do what? Karn's a bit of a problem. We can't really deal with the Karn, though. I think, just K-Command target me, ramp Scry draw is probably correct. The alternative course is Myco fail to find. No, I think it's K-Command. Yeah. Ramp, scry draw. X equals 3. And done. Myco, K command forest. I'm going to want to hide the Myco, so I think go K command top. So forest bottom. Myco top, K command top. Finds the K command. And then we will go to combat. Attack with a TKS at me. Block with Emrakul. We get another draw. I actually should have kept the land because we do get the other draw off of the TKS. Forgot about that. Whoopsie. I will pass. I should have pinged them for one with the talisman. So a couple little misplays. We'll pass. Tis a tower. So you have a kicked Myco for what it's worth. Playing the Karn now isn't right. So yeah, playing Myco. Myco kick doesn't seem good either. You could, I guess, just Myco non-kick into Tron, right? Wouldn't that make more sense? But I guess maybe you're just pocketing the Karn for next turn. Yeah, I guess that's true. So Karn-Uken Devourer, we will draw. Another Rumble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 11, 14. Let's start by rumbling. There's Ice Till. So I have green, green. We can grab a forest, so double green. Kick Myco. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Myco kick. Ugin target nothing. Myco kick the mine. And when we'll scoop it up, we'll take the win. Yeah, because then we just go into Forest, Ice Till, Ghost Quarter loop and say GG's. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, game 3. We'll bring back in the gemstone, trim out a rumble. And anything else? No, I don't think we really changed much with our sideboard plan. I think the Fade is fine. We're good. Yeah, they definitely need to sack the spawn there. If they hadn't, then it would have been a mistake. You know, whenever, before someone takes control of your turn with Emrakul, you sack whatever tokens you have if they generate mana. If you have an Arena of Glory, you should exert it, which is really funny. A lot of people miss that play, but it's actually really important if you have the option to. Sack whatever treasures you have. You try and make your opponent's life as difficult as possible, but it can kind of be hard to do so if you are being taken control over. Emrakul, good card. What do you think? Mindslayer effects, good. Alright. Oh, I haven't submitted my deck. I'm sitting here going, waiting for opponent. No. They're waiting for me. Alright. We're good. Let's see what our opening hand looks like on the draw for game 3. Double Fade is pretty meh, but the acceleration is really good. I will keep. Opponent reveal Devourer. I will reveal Devour and Gemstone, pitching Fade and pass. So again, we're angling for this Emrakul. We just need we have acceleration, we just need castables now, which we'll hopefully find off of the Devourer. So, thinking Rumble would be pretty solid. K command would be okay. That's kind of it for the top off Devourer. If we find Myco Spawn, it's palatable. Temple. Map. Trigger. I mean, Sprawl is more acceleration, but we don't need acceleration right now, so I think I'm going to go for the District just to... Actually, no, the District doesn't make sense. At that point, I might as well just ship all 4, right? If I'm going to take the District, I might as well ship all 4 and draw fresh. Yeah, I suppose. And what are the benefits of the Sprawl? If we go Sprawl, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no. Yeah, we're going to ship. Draw fresh. That's good. So we'll play the Forest and pass. If I can find a Ghost Quarter off top, that would be huge, actually. Temple, TKS. It looking like a TKS. That's unfortunate. I imagine you take the Ice Till. Honestly, the Ice Till is kind of mid right now anyways, unless we drew into another land. Where the Commercial District actually would have been good, funny enough. Yeah, if you had kept the Commercial District, oh man, that actually would have been really good if we had done that. I still think shipping it was correct, because we really just didn't want the additional land at that point in time, unless we specifically found the Ice Till on top of the Commercial, which we would have. But hindsight's 2020. Draw. Cursus actually is a great hit. We're going to imprint the Emrakul, because we don't have much going for a graveyard plan right now. So red, green, Cursus. We can block the TKS. And we hold. And hold. Mine. 5 Eldrazi, 3 non-Eldrazi. If they attack with TKS, I have to assume it's bait with a Dismember in hand. I would have to assume. Try and get me to sack the spawns to reduce the amount of mana. Draw. Ooh, hello. Well, this becomes a bit interesting. And I wish I had that Ice Till. God damn it, TKS. Do I reveal the Ghost Quarter right now? I'm gonna say no. Actually, yeah. We'll play the Ghost Quarter. So trigger 1, trigger 2, play attack. The worst case scenario here is they have a K command in hand, probably. I guess they can play Devour next turn, but do I care about Devour in this exact moment? Not really, I don't think. I think just getting bodies on board is probably correct. Go to combat. Swing for 4. I don't imagine you'll block. You'll go down to 16. End step, crack map for Temple, play Devourer as a blocker, I suppose. Nope, gonna instead go for K command, X equals 3. Yeah, okay. That does complicate things a bit, unfortunately. Because right now we're drawing off our top, but they have actions still available to them. Yeah, this gets complicated now. 2, 4, 5, 8. I mean, Solan to Ulamog ends me here on the spot. Yeah. Solan into Ulamog ends me. I mean, hell, even Myco spawn here would be pretty good. 2 top, 1 bottom draw. We'll pass in full. 4 cards in hand, 3 unknown. 8 mana. 2 for Talisman. Into a kick Myco. Yup. Oh, you also had a 3rd temple? Yikes. So Myco kicked it lab. Leaves me with 3 mana now. You'll probably pull a Tron land. So basically you have all the mana you could possibly want here. Because you'll pull mine, crack map for tower, but we still have the Ghost Quarter, so maybe you hit the Ghost Quarter. I guess that's a possibility. Though I feel like that's rather unlikely. Yeah, that's actually kind of interesting. Yeah, you hit the lab. We're going to be forced to Ghost Quarter or Tron land. Yeah. We played a land for turn. You played Temple, yeah. So no Tron this turn. No attack with TKS. We'll attack with Devour next turn. There's Breeding Pool. They can crack the map, so we can't fade it. So we'll just attack with Devour, see if they want to double block. I'm doubtful, but we'll see. Just, yep, put a spawn in front of it. Makes sense to me. There's the map crack for a tower. Ooh, you have triple tower exiled. Well, that's unfortunate. Breeding Pool tapped. End step, Ghost Quarter, target mine. We'll pass. Yeah, we're kind of in danger now. I don't foresee this going well for us, unfortunately. There's a tower, 2 unknowns. I mean, at the very least, you played Devour as a blocker here to trade with my Devourer. And then we just kind of gum up the board with Chrysalis and start top decking, but they have advantage having access to so much mana. Oh, is this Ulamog? 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's Ulamog, it's GG's. 11. K command for X equals 9. Is that right? Looking like it. Yeah, that's not good. They're digging through 1/4 of their deck here, roughly. I guess like closer to 1/7, but still. Or 1/5? 1/5. Ish. Yeah. So yeah, this is probably GG's. I don't foresee us getting out of this one. Things were going okay-ish, but that TKS hitting the K command early was or hitting the ice still is kind of rough. Because if we had the ice till and we found that Ghost Quarter when we did, we would have been much better off. The funny thing is, yeah, if I would have kept the commercial district, saw the ice till, kept the ice till, we may have been able to win. But purely because we did not take the commercial district, we might end up losing. I'm not sure it would have really made a huge difference, but enough of one. 3 top, 6 bottom draw. His Fade from Mystery is pretty much dead. Is this Karn? TKS takes the Fade, that's fine. I mean, you have blockers for days. You're not going to attack. We'll draw. Ease the lab. No reason to play the lab, though. Let's go to combat. Swing for 6. You'll block with spawn. But I just don't foresee us winning this. Yep. End step and pass. Ease a mine. I mean, you have all the mana in the world. What this? Is that an Ulamog? So I can see it on the spot. It's looking like Ulamog. I got the concede button primed. Yeah, we concede. GG's. GG's. All right. Well, we'll be back for match number 5. All right, we're back for match 5 on the play for game 1. That's a mulligan. That seems like a mulligan too. Damn. Like, we could theoretically keep this, and here's the reasoning behind it. We could find a green source off the top. We have 9 untapped green sources, plus K command, plus talismans. In total, that's roughly 17 hits off top. I mean, it's one draw though. We'll pitch the Chrysalis. Done. It's a bit risky. We'll see. We'll play the Temple. We'll pass. Veal pass. East Tron. Lots of Eldrazi today. Map, draw, green source. Not green source. We'll imprint the Ugin and Pash. Hope for a green source. He's a power plant. He's a tower. I mean, I'll take a forest and just go Myco Spawn into Ghost Quarter at this point. Ew. We'll pass. Yeah, I mean, we took a risky keep. 17 hits off top is pretty good, but unfortunately it looks like it will... Oh, they had natural Tron on top, which, okay, well... Is that Karn? We're gonna just scoop up then. We're good. Sometimes you play the numbers, sometimes the numbers play you. Also, I forgot we don't have Ghost Quarter in main with this version. Right. Jukabog out. Gemstone out. Cavern Souls out. Alright, let's run it back. That was quite unfortunate. I mean, natural Tron, in addition to all of that, like, what am I supposed to do? Unless I had found that talisman or forest. If I found the forest on turn 2 into kicked Myco Spawn into Ghost Quarter, I guess no, it wouldn't have been the Ghost Quarter because we don't have a main. If we found the Myco Spawn, then I think it would have been different, but on the play for game 2, we can keep this. Lab. Imprint. Talisman. Hold. Probably gonna go for the K command unless we find a Ghost Quarter on top. We draw. Sprawl. Forest. Sprawl. For red. Hold. So we're looking for Myco Spawn or Ghost Quarter here. Tower. Go to end step. End step. K command X equals 2. Done. Bottom. We could keep the forest to mill off the ice till. It does dig us 1 deeper, but I think I'm gonna bottom here. Draw. Emrakul. Okay, that's interesting. We'll draw. Temple. Alright, let's start with Ice Till. Oh, that's kind of awkward, isn't it? Yeah, just a bit. Ice Till. Temple Mill. Chrysalis to Yard. I will pass. Crack the map for a mine. We will pass in full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 types in yard. Like, I don't care about Karn Liquid Metal at this point. I'd care more about the Devourer or Ugin exiling the Ice Till. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need 1. 1 land. K command X equals 5. Ooh. I like that. That screams to me like they have an Ulamog. But I feel like at that point, just scry draw, but you have a handful of 6 cards, so you're in a pretty good position. If you cast a TKS here, that would also be troublesome. Karn would be fine, TKS would not. Ugh, takes the Emrakul. Yeah, that's unfortunate. 5 cards in hand, 8 mana. We're 1 short of Delirium. We'll draw. Second Ice Till. The thing is, the Ice Till's not good right now, is the problem. Green 2. Heat the spawn, I suppose? Yeah. Yeah. We'll pass. At least this way spawns out. Yeah, maybe I should have kept that forest. Maybe. Would have allowed us to dig a bit deeper. Maybe get this Ugin on board. But right now, we're kind of playing from behind here. Because all they need is, like, Karn. Hell, even just Devour Ugin here probably shuts me out. Unfortunately, our draws and our surveils were not the best. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, still 1 short Emrakul off top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 short of Ugin. Power Plant, 9 mana. 1 short of Ulamog. Looks like colorless, not green. That's good to know. There's Karn, though, until Liquid Metal. I mean, yeah, that looks like GG's. Maybe we could have held the heat, but I didn't want them to get to Ulamog, because Ulamog just really shuts me out. There's the Liquid Metal. They attack with TKS, no blocks, down to 11. Or, I guess they'll hold as a blocker for Karn. We'll draw Liquid Metal my forest. Rude. Temple Mill. We'll pass. I mean, they can just grab a leveler here. Because they don't want to Liquid Metal my cards before they get rid of the Ice Till. Land destruction right now is kind of pointless unless they can get rid of the Ice Till first. Yeah. Power plant. You have all the mana in the world. You don't want Battleship, but I think Leveler would be good here. Ballista. Ballista's pretty good too. That's what, 11, 12? So 6, pop the Ice Till. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty good too. I guess maybe they brought a Leveler from board, would be my guess why they didn't go for a Leveler over the Ballista. That would be my guess, at least. Down to 13. Until end of turn, you'll resolve. Yep. Ice Till is down. I suppose you could pop a spawn, if not both. Choosing to pop both. That will be 6 damage. Yes, we can't return Ugin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rose going to be 1, 2, 3. So we'll just let it go. We're down to 7. Yeah, this looks like GG's. K command? Nope. And we're going to scoop it up. Concede. Unfortunate. Game 1, variance was not in our favor. Game 2 wasn't much better. Definitely much more playable by comparison, but it is what it is. Alrighty. Well, that there will be the end of the league with a 3-2 record at the end of 5. Both our losses were to Tron, funny enough. To Mono Green Tron, and then to Colorless Tron. But overall, pretty solid matches, even with our scuffed list, which definitely was not what I was intending to play today. But we're here, we had fun, that's what matters. With that being said, that there will be the end of today's YouTube video. As always, if you did enjoy it, please do consider hitting the like button. Comment down below if you did see any lines that I missed, any mistakes that I made, or any general feedback be much appreciated. For as much that I hope y'all learn from me in both my successes and failures, I hope I can learn from you all as well. Last but not least, if you reached the point of the video and haven't already, please do consider hitting the subscribe button as we continue to grow this channel. However, if you would like to watch these videos recorded live over on Twitch, you can find me there Sundays through Thursdays, normally at 10 p.m. CST, though for the next couple of weeks it will be at 12 p.m. CST as I'm off of work for the holidays. But on Fridays and Saturdays, I'll be live at 8 p.m. CST for the weekend challenges. Otherwise, you can head over to my Patreon where you can find these videos ad-free and early. With that being said though, folks, I will see you next time. Bye-bye!